You have to have a dark heart to not love America and just appreciate the glory of America. It's something seriously has to be wrong with you. You must be living in darkness in an attempt to destroy such beauty given to us by God. Something wrong. And you need Jesus. This is like crazy what I'm about to tell you. 4th of July celebrations have been canceled all across the country. The 4th of July celebration have been canceled all across the country, but not so-called gay pride and the radical Black Lives Matter. Those marches are allowed, but you can't do 4th of July. And the sad thing about it, the good folks going to give in to the order of the law. They're going to follow these dumb laws and not celebrate the 4th of July. While Black Lives Matter, Antifa, the homosexuals and all can have their radical pride and, radical parades and tear down buildings and don't have to wear masks and all that. And no one would do anything. They won't stop them. No law will stop them or anything. But they're containing the decent people because the decent people are afraid to challenge them. Statues and monuments of great American history are under attack. No mask, no Chinese virus. But if you dare think of celebrating the 4th of July. Born on the 4th of July, I was born on the 4th of July. I don't know. I'm not accustomed to children of God backing down. I remember when we first started Born, we were out there challenging the abortion centers, the abortion mills, the city council, the illegal aliens. We were doing it up. But this generation of men, because they're beta, they're not fighting back. They just want to be pretty like the women. Now, you know how they've been saying everything is racist. Statues, monuments, flags, everything is racist, right? And I have told you that our battle is a battle between good and evil, right versus wrong. And that if you don't deal with evil from within, it will destroy you from inside out. And likewise, if you don't deal with it on the outside, like these Black Lives Matter people and others, if you don't stop them, they'll destroy it outside as well. Well, lo and behold, listen to this, folks. You have homosexual parades, Black Lives Matter rioting, and Antifa destroying and rioting, the removal of statues and monuments and just craziness. And for 30 years, I've been telling white people, y'all better speak up. Y'all better speak up, white folks. Because if you be quiet, they're going to take your land. They're going to take your life. They're going to destroy you because they hate you. And one of the primary reasons they hate you, they really hate you, because you won't speak up. It's like sometimes I see men letting women beat them up. And they're like, oh, don't do that, honey. And the women just bang, bang, they get worse. Because if you don't deal with evil, if you're afraid of it, it will destroy you. But if you're bold and you're operating from love and you're speaking up and getting involved, you will destroy it. Perfect love destroys hate. So I want you to, so a reminder, no 4th of July, everything is racist, and you'll give it into it. Now, guess what they're doing next? They're coming for the parks. They are now saying that the national parks are bastions of segregation and systematic racism. Yes, they're coming for the parks. This is according to ABC. Watch this.
The sweeping vistas stir the soul. Wildlife and waterfalls awaken a sense of wonder. The American wilderness, a playground for old and for young, and overwhelmingly white.
When you look around, you don't see people that you identify with. You don't feel welcome. You feel out of place. You feel literally like you are an outsider.
Some people might say, isn't this just that people of color don't like to camp?
Yeah. And to that, I would say, no, right? That's a generalization.
To many Americans of color, parks, campgrounds, and forest land are stubborn bastions of self-segregation.
Many atrocious things that happen to black people are in the woods.
Racism was a factor at the founding of America's national parks, created in part to be an escape for white urban elites. The National Park Service says the persistent whiteness of its 419 parks is an existential crisis. The survival of our national parks may depend on those families and their interest in spending time there. The census projects people of color will be a majority in America by 2044, a demographic shift that will impact park attendance and finances.
If we don't make ourselves relevant to current and future generations, who is going to be the advocates for the protection and preservation of our nation's public lands?
White people, if that don't make you want to get married and have some white babies so you don't become the minority in your country, I don't know what will. That first woman that was speaking about, oh, you just feel so afraid, so insecure, so uncomfortable, that's because of her mama. That has nothing to do with white people. And the black guy, that guy was black, the guy that watches over the park. He was Latino, right?
Oh, I thought you were talking about the black couple.
I'll get to them in a minute. And the guy that watches over the park with the hat, park ranger, whatever he's called, that guy needs to be fired. And that first woman needs to be banned from the park. And those two that old black man, the old black woman, what were they talking about?
I don't know, but they think that ain't nobody worried about them camping at the park. And if black people and Latino people want to camp at the park, just go to the park and camp. Nobody hold them back. The
problem is black people don't hike and they don't camp.
I know, that's the thing.
Unless they think they're white like Joel. Now the blacks who think they're white, they'll go hiking and they'll go camping. Otherwise, you ain't gonna find no black hiking and camping unless they let it rob you.
That's so silly.
I told you, evil doesn't stop anywhere. And black people, and now I guess the Mexicans are jumping on board, are created to destroy. Who would want to destroy a beautiful park like that? You know you have to be of darkness. And you're going to call the park racist? What the? I thank God for Jesus because this kind of stuff would tick you off. It would tick you off. You know, you think the Pope is ticked? This kind of stuff would really tick you off. The black people and now the Latinos are there, black and brown, black and brown. Y'all taking the joke too far. Y'all taking this joke too far.
It's the people at the park who want to be at the park. It ain't about white.
You can go to the park if you want. If you don't go. There's a park I won't name, and it was for the black people because it's in the black community. And then it started out really nice, and then it got to a point where the blacks started going up there robbing and stealing and killing and doing all that kind of stuff. And then they hate white people up in the park. And I had to tell some of my white friends, y'all better stop going to that park. Because you know how white people are like, they're not afraid of black. They'll go in the community and everything. And maybe these people complain because they want to go to those parks and rob. They just don't want to hike. They want to be able to go up there and kill. I don't get that. That's so. How do you let those things come out of your mouth? Anyway, happy White History Month, folks. July just feels white. Amazing. And don't forget to like, follow, tweet, subscribe, and share the Jesse Lee Peterson radio show, folks. We really appreciate it. We are at war. It is a spiritual battle for the soul of America. And it's going to take all of us to do it.